CHIJ 2025 weighted assessment. This is for term 2. Okay, you can use calculator for this paper. Question 1. Aisha had a total of 252 red and green beads at first. The ratio of the number of red to green was 5 to 7. She gave away 47 red beads. How many red beads did Aisha have left? So firstly, we write down the ratio. We have red to green, 5 to 7. And this total is 252. So 12 units, because 5 plus 7, so 12 units is 252. 1 unit is 252 divided by 12. You can use a calculator for this. This is 21. So since they are talking about the red beads, right? So I find the number of red beads first, which is 5 units. So 5 times 21, 105. Then we remove the 47 that she gave away to get the red beads that's left, which is 58. Okay, question 2. Ben spent $80 on Saturday. He spent $84 on Sunday. What is the percentage increase in his spending from Saturday to Sunday? Now, for percentage increase, we should be using the formula increase over original times 100%. Okay, so first thing we need to find is the increase. So 84 minus 80, which is 4. $4 is the increase. Increase over the original, so it has to be over 80, not 84. Then times 100%. This will give us 5%. Question 3. Figure is made up of 4 identical rectangles with a breadth of 5 cm and a square with an area of 225 square cm. Find the total area of the 4 rectangles. Now, take note, this part here is not supposed to have a line there because there are 4 identical rectangles. So firstly, let's find one side of the square, the small square in the middle. So we square root 225, which is 15. Now, this is 15 cm. Find the total area of the 4 rectangles. We need to find the area of one rectangle first. So I know that this is 5 cm. So length of the rectangle would be 15 plus 5. Okay, so that's 20 cm. The breadth is 5 cm, so area of one rectangle is 20 times 5, which is 100. Then 100 times 4, because there are 4 rectangles. So answer 400 square cm. Question 4. QSTU is a parallelogram. RQS is an isosceles triangle where QR equals to QS, which means this is the same. RQU and PQS are straight lines. So you have vertically opposite angles here. First one, we need to find QRS. Okay, QRS, triangle QRS is an isosceles triangle. So if we have 35 degrees here, you can actually find the base angle. Okay, which is 180 minus 35 divided by 2. If you're writing it in one line, remember to use brackets because we want to minus first, then divide by 2. So 72.5 degrees. Next on STU, this marked angle over here. Now, this is a straight line, and this angle here, using angles on a straight line, would be 180 minus 35. Okay, this is UQS. So if this is 145 degrees, it's also same as this, because it's a parallelogram as given in the question. Okay, now for the last part, part C, circle the words that describe RUTS in the statement. Okay. RUTS. I know that these two lines are parallel because of the parallelogram. Okay, then since this is a straight line, so this is a quadrilateral, four-sided figure. And if you have a pair of parallel lines, right? This quadrilateral, RUTS, is actually a trapezium. All right, trapezium. So it is a trapezium because RU is parallel to ST. And this we know because of the parallelogram. They state that QSTU is a parallelogram. And since this is a straight line, so this whole line is parallel to ST. Question 5, Sue paid $1,120 for two refrigerators during the Great Singapore Sale. How much would she have had to pay for the two refrigerators when there was no sale? So with sale, how many percent do you need to pay? For the first fridge, if there is a 20% discount, means you are actually paying 80% of that. Okay, second one, if you have 40% discount, means you're paying 60%. So usually we'll treat the total as 100%, right? So instead of saying that everything is 100%, we'll say this is 100%, 100%. So let's use units instead, okay? The whole thing here is 100 units. So she would have paid 80 units for the first refrigerator. Okay, so the first fridge is 80 units. The second fridge would be 60 units. So since she paid 1120, the sum of these, so 80 units plus 60 units, which is 140 units. 140 units is 1120. So 1 unit, 1120 divided by 140, which is 8. Now we're looking for, if there's no sale, this is 100 units, this is 100 units. So the two refrigerators would be 200 units. Answer $1,600. Question 6. The shaded figure is formed by 3 straight lines. So the shaded part, this 1, 2, and then 3 straight lines, and 6 identical quarter circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the radius of each quarter circle? 9 is 3 times the radius. So the radius would be 9 divided by 3. 3 cm. Find the area of the shaded figure. Okay, so it's a big rectangle, minus away all the quadrants. What's the area of one quadrant? One quarter times pi, which they said to use 3.14, times radius times radius. .065. We have 6 quadrants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times 7.065. This is 42.39. Then we find the rectangle, which is 16 times 9. Okay, so a rectangle is 144, then minus away all your quadrants. So 144 minus 42.39. So answer 101.61 square cm. Okay, if there are any questions, sorry, 101.61. Okay, just be careful when you use, so any questions that involve circles, right? 2 things to take note. Common error. One is wrong formula used. Then the other one is forgetting to multiply by a fraction. Like example quadrant, you need to multiply by a quarter. Okay. The question number 3, find the perimeter of the shaded figure. So shaded figure here. Now, if we talk about, let's talk quadrants, okay? Of quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1 quadrant up. The 1 quarter times pi, which is 3.14, times diameter. Diameter, just now radius 3, right? So diameter 6. Okay, so 1 quadrant up is 4.71. Then remember we wanted 6. 6 quadrant arcs. Okay, then we take 6 times 4.71, which is 28.26. What we're missing is all the straight lines, which is this one here, this, and this. Okay, top one is 16 minus 3, radius 3. So 16 minus 3, okay, which is 13. So this is 13. Then this is 9 minus 3. Okay, I'll just write here first. 9 minus 3. Then here, 16 minus 9, which is 7. Okay, so 9 minus 3. And 16 minus 9. Now we add all of them together. So 28.26 plus 13 plus 6 plus 7. 13, 6 and 7 and 28.26 will give us, what's this, 54.26. Okay, so 54.26 cm. Question 7. Mrs. Koh had some red pens and 280 blue pens. She sold 50 red and 30% of the blue. After that, the ratio of red to blue left was 3 to 7. Okay, so how many did she sell? She sold 30%. Your number of blue pens is 280, right? So we just calculate 30% of 280. So cancel, cancel, cancel. So it's just 3 times 28, which is 84. So 84 blue pens that she sold. Part D, what fraction of the red pens was sold? Okay, using the ratio that we have in the end, so after red to blue, 3 to 7. This is in the end. So in the end, how many blue pens were left? That is your 7 units. Blue pens are 280 minus 84. Then you find 1 unit. So it's 196, not 96. This is 28. 1 unit is 28. You want to look for the rate in the end first. Okay, the 3 units. This 84. This is your rate after. But they want what fraction was sold. So you need to find the rate before. Which is 84 plus the ones that she sold. She sold 50. So when we work backwards, you need to add back the 50. Then what fraction was sold? What fraction of the rate was sold? Rate sold is 50. Rate at first is 134. So 50 over 134. Simplify, so you divide by 2. This is 67. Okay, so 25 over 67. Question 8, this is on patterns. So black and white tiles are used to form the following figures that shows a pattern. Fill up the table for part A for figure 5. So number of white tiles, okay, sorry, which one is easiest to see, compare? Is it white tiles, black tiles, or total? Total, okay, total no need to find. But if you notice, this is 4, 9, 16, 25, right? So those numbers are special numbers. Those are what we call square numbers because you can basically square numbers. Multiply the number by itself. Okay, that's how you get a total. Then next, for white, you have to add 3, then add 4, add 6. The number keeps changing. So, but for the black, right, 3, 6, 9, 12. Notice it's a multiple of 3. Okay, it's a multiple of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 is 4 times 3, so next one is 5 times 3. 15. To find number of white, just take total minus black. Sorry, 21. This is your part A. Okay, so this is 36 minus 15. Find the total number of white and black tiles in figure 10. So if you notice, total number is a square number, but like figure 4 is not 4 times 4, but 5 times 4. Okay, so figure 10 is actually not 10 times 10, but 11 times 11. Then for part C, which figure has 133 white tiles? So we're looking at white tiles this time, not the black, not the total. But black and total would be easier to find, right? So what we do is, I'm going to list down a few possible, I would try, list down and then check if those answers are correct. So firstly, we already have the figure 10 total, right? Let's start from there. Because figure 10 has 133 white tiles. So for figure 10, to find the number of white tiles, it would be the total, which is 11 times 11. Then minus away the black tiles, which would be 10 times 3. 3 times table. So the total white tiles I have is 91, which is not what I want. I want a total of 133. So I need to go higher. Okay, more. So let's try next one, figure 11. 11 is 12 times 12 for the total. Then minus 11 times 3. This will give us 111. So it is, why I put tick? Okay, sorry, it's a cross. Because this is not what we want. We want 133 white tiles. Okay, we're getting closer. So what about figure 12? Total will be 13 times 13 minus the black, which is 12 times 3. And this will give us 133. Okay, so answer is figure 12. Question 9. At first, Mr. Singh had some eggs. He sold 4/9 of his eggs and gave away 36. He had half of the eggs left and he put them on 30 trays. Some trays had 10, the rest had 12 eggs. So how many eggs were put on the 30 trays? Okay, so firstly, we have 4/9 of his 4/9 of the egg. So we have 9 units. We shade 4 units. And that is the amount sold. So he gave away 36 eggs and had half of the eggs left. What is half? If you have 4/9, right? Half would be like 4.5 units. Yeah, let me use this. This is half. Okay, your total 9 units, that is half. So this is left. And where is the 36? The 36 is over here. Okay, so how many eggs were put on the 30 trays? That's the amount of eggs left, which is this part here. So 36 is actually half of 1 unit. Maybe you can say like 0.5. So 1 unit, you take 36 times 2, because 36 is half a unit. So 1 unit is 72. what's left will be 4.5 units. So 4.5 times 72,324. Okay, so answer 324 eggs. Okay, out of this 324, right, some were put onto trays in groups of 10, the rest in groups of 12. So this means that we have to do supposition, okay? So suppose all trays had 12. This is the usual supposition method, okay? Not the penalty one. So if you want to find 10 eggs, you start with 12 eggs. Okay, so the total number of eggs we have 30 times 12. 360. Okay, 12 because we said that all trays have 12, right? 30 because they said that he put them onto 30 trays. So 30 times 12, which is 360, which is too much, right? Because your answer in part A shows that the total number of eggs left is only 324. So what is the extra that we need to remove? We take 360 minus 324. Now what happens to this extra? It means that not all of them have 12 eggs. I'm going to exchange. Okay, so when I exchange from 10 to 12, I actually gain another 2 more eggs. Yeah, I change from 10 to 12, I get, sorry, not 10 to 12, 12 to 10, because I started with 12 eggs, right? So I'm exchanging from 12 to 10. 12 to 10, I lose 2 eggs. I lose 2 eggs. I need to lose 36 eggs. So how many times do I need to do this exchange? So number of exchanges would be 36 divided by 2 equals to 18. And this is the trays of 10 eggs. Okay, because I'm doing 18 times of exchanging from 12 to 10. So I'm basically putting 18 times of 10. So answer 18. Okay, last part of the question, not really related to the front. Okay, this is a grouping kind of question. Every 12 you buy, you get 2 free eggs. Mrs. Toh took home 56 eggs with the special offer. So this 56 includes those that she bought as well as those that are free. She paid $2.80 less with the special offer. What's the price of 12 eggs without the special offer? Okay, so in one group, we buy 12, 2 free. This is what we refer to as one group. Okay, the total number of eggs is 56 eggs. How many eggs how many groups are there here? Okay, so if you have 56 eggs as the total, you should divide by the number of eggs in one group. So in one group, I have 12 plus 2. Okay, it's not just 12, it's 12 plus 2. Then number of groups would be 56 divided by 14, which will give us 4. So 4 times of this is what we have. Next, I want to find the free x because this 280 that she saved will be referring to the free x basically. Okay, so for groups of 2 free ones, I'm only interested in the free ones. So free x would be 4 times 2, 8. Okay, 8x is what she got for free, and this is what she saved. So 8x actually costs 280. We want to find 12x. So we can find one egg of 4x first. Up to you. Okay, let's find one egg. So 280 divided by 8 per egg is 35 cents. 112 eggs. This will give us 420. Okay, so that's the answer for 12 eggs. Okay, with that, that's the end of this paper. This paper is CHIJ St. Nicholas for 2025 WA Tengku.